Weather Edge, brought to you by Mississippi Power. For hurricane safety tips and more, visit our Storm Center at MississippiPower.com. We're storm ready. Are you?
Good evening, South Mississippi. It's a great summer night outside. Very dark because new moon was last night, so there's now a waxing crescent with just 1% illumination of the moon's disk. But you can still see a great scene out there. You can see lots of lights, and visibility is high all the way back to Highway 90 in Pascagoula. This is the Mississippi Power Live on 25 cam, courtesy of the Chevron refinery. So you can still see that telltale haze around the lights. That's from the high humidity, 75% humidity that is, with a 87-degree air temperature. So it still feels like about 100 degrees out there right now, with the light southwest wind really not cooling too much off. You see temperatures around the country still very high, except for areas like Minneapolis and Chicago up near the Great Lakes region where they've had a little bit of rain and some storms move through. Everywhere else still in the mid-70s to the 80s, except for, of course, Phoenix, Arizona, which is still in the hundreds right now. Temperatures around the Gulf Coast fairly consistent, with Kill being the low point at 80, everywhere else around 87. Now the satellite and radar showing our synoptic setup right now with a low pressure system up near Iowa. Stationary front kind of dipping down, giving us a boundary, and as we advance this further, you see that showers are popping up around this boundary over the next few days, but really still staying well to the east and north of us. We're still getting these afternoon showers because of all the heat and moisture that we have. You see this is Friday about 5 o'clock, and as I advance this even further, you see the high pressure kind of moving around the Gulf. It doesn't really go anywhere as an extension of the Bermuda high, but it is weakening a little bit, just enough so that we can see those afternoon thunderstorms. Now the tropics are still very, very clear right now. You can see the west coast of Africa, not much going on except some widespread areas of low pressure and clouds. The Caribbean not looking like too much either, just some clouds and some occasional showers. But the Pacific has a little bit of action going on. Enrique, we mentioned yesterday, is now a tropical storm, about 40-mile-per-hour winds. Big Sister Dolores, however, was a Category 4 hurricane yesterday, is now a Category 2. Wind speed still at 115 miles per hour. So very, very strong winds there. And of course, still not expected to impact any kind of land right now. Of course, if that changes, we'll let everyone know. The Gulf is very clear. So there's some showers kind of near the Florida Panhandle and some clouds. And then the tropical system we had in the Atlantic, Claudette, is now a tropical depression, and as that continues to move towards St. John there, it's encountering some wind shear, which tropical storms don't like, and cooler water. So now into a depression and expected to continue to deteriorate. Now out in the Gulf, it's going to be a nice day, 2 to 4 foot seas, so a little bit of choppiness there, but not much, and a slight chance of thunderstorms. And as we go out to open water, seas a little bit tougher, 3 to 5 feet, but still manageable by many crafts, no small craft advisory or anything like that, with a west wind and another slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. And then across the bottom of the screen, you have your tides. It was the first day of snapper season, so if you need those to get your boat in there and go catch some great South Mississippi fish, be a good time to do that. And a quick look at your week ahead shows temperatures spiking at 96 2 out of those 7 days. Nighttime temperatures very warm in the low 80s, and we'll go a little bit deeper in the forecast during the second edge weather.